Hi, this is Nate Short, and welcome to this month's February Short Report, where I'm going to go over what's happening here in the Clyde Hill area. And of course, Clyde Hill continues to be one of the hottest areas in the entire Puget Sound region. Now, in this short report, I want to highlight some of the most important and interesting sales that we had in January, as well as go over some of the year-end stats for 2017 that specifically relate to our neighborhood, Clyde Hill. Stats that you probably aren't fully aware of. You know, there are over 1,000 homes in just Clyde Hill alone, and the focus I'm bringing to Clyde Hill is really unparalleled versus other agents out there. As you can see from this map, which I'm going to put up now, and I've displayed at my morning coffee meetings and events, I'm tracking every single parcel in the neighborhood, and I've identified the homes that have the most potential for say, teardowns or remodel opportunities. Now, who can use this kind of information? Well, it's buyers who want to focus on trying to buy homes off market, sellers who want to sell but don't know how to get the most out of their home, and of course, builders who are looking for building opportunities. That pretty much includes everyone who wants to own a home here in Clyde Hill or is thinking of moving here. Now, this is why we track and put out these kinds of videos, because the information is so useful to our clients. Okay, so let's get on to the most interesting sales that we had in January. There are actually 3 sales that happened in the Mercia subdivision at the top of Clyde Hill, which is actually where I am right now. And as you can see, these homes have some of the most commanding views of the Olympic Mountains, downtown Seattle, and Overlake Golf Club. Now, I'm only going to highlight in this video one of them because I think it's probably the most significant of the 3. This home was listed at $2.65 million and ended up selling at $2.82 million in just 5 days. Now, why is this significant? Well, because it's a view home for one, and it's on a half-acre lot, and it's both a teardown opportunity as well as a remodel opportunity for the buyer. A few years ago, these types of homes were selling for around $2 million, and now you can see by this sale that the market is considerably higher than that now for view properties. Prices are now well north of $2.5 million for a great west-facing lot in a nice part of the neighborhood. Now, which a lot of people, just don't know this information. Moving on to the two other sales on 26th Street, that's just north of Clyde Hill City Hall. We had 2 significant sales that again were both teardowns. The first was listed at $1.68 million and sold for $1.868 million, while almost $200,000 over asking, while the other was listed at $2.05 million and sold for $2.07 million. Again, both were teardowns or significant remodel candidates, and with not that great of northerly views, they were moderately good. They sold in less than a week, and so these again are homes that have individuals are buying and builders are buying to build new homes. And when you buy at that level, you pretty much have to build a $6 million home to make that numbers actually work at these prices. And that's where we're seeing a lot of the new construction and kind of in that $4.5 to $6 million, especially with the view properties. And it's representative of how valuable the location really is in today's world. And we're so lucky because we're right here in Clyde Hill. So let's move on now and look at some of the most interesting stats we had for 2017. Our average sales price in Clyde Hill was $3.275 million, just a little over that. Our lowest sale was $892,000, while our highest sale was actually $7.28 million, while the average price per square foot was a whopping $701. The number of new homes currently under construction, according to my numbers driving around and recording all the new construction, is about 30. And the number of teardowns that we've identified is about 165. And of course, we have a bunch of homes that are being rented. We have 88 rentals, as far as we can tell, in the Clyde Hill neighborhood. As for projections for 2018, well, we anticipate higher prices again. However, interest rates are starting to increase. And of course, our property taxes, we just got that notice in the mail, are going through the roof. So it's obviously hard to say where we're going to be next year. So if you're thinking of selling soon, now could be the ideal time to come up with a plan, whatever your goals are. Of course, I would love to be considered to help you in that process if you choose. And you can arrange that by simply giving me a call, shooting me a text, or arranging a time that we can meet. And if you're not quite ready, you can always subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I'll continue to put those interesting updates out and videos. And of course, please consider attending my Saturday morning coffee events that we're going to be holding in downtown Bellevue and various places around Clyde Hill. So thank you for listening to this short report, and I will talk to you next month.